U.S. regulators will review the highest chemicals by salmon from salmon after a request from West Coast tribes. U.S. organizers said that after a petition from 3 West Coast Indians tribes, they would review use of a chemical used to produce almost all tires and killed salmon from the ocean to nature flows for calling law. Yurok Tribe California, Port Gamble Sklallam and Puyallup Tribes Washington, asked Environmental Protection Agency to prohibit the use of rubber protective 6-PPD production, use and distribution of tires. August representatives of kebabs killed the fish populations, said that the storm flow. Washington, Oregon, Vermont, Rhode Island, Connecticut also wrote EPA and referred to irrational threat INA to the waters. Fishing of chemical. The decision to submit petition AGNs is first step of prohibition. Chemical and tire producers are already looking for alternatives to 6-PPP. Yurok Tribe President Joseph L. James told Associated Press, 6-PPD, we could not stay idle while killing the fish that maintains us. This fatal toxin has no job in the basin carrying salmon. According to EPA, 6-PPD has been used as rubber protection in tires for about 60 years and is also found in shoes, synthetic grass and playground equipment. As casts wear out on the roads, rubber particles are left behind and washed to water bodies when it rains. The tribes were found dead for steelheaded trout and salmon, located at center of diets of chemical ecosystems, tribal cultures and West Coast for decades. For decades, they fought to protect the decreasing fish population from climate change, pollution and development that prevented fish from returning to ovulation areas. This is an important first step in regulating destructive chemical in the vicinity for decades. Elizabeth Forsyth, a lawyer of Earth Justice, environmental law firm representing tribes, said, the tribes said that 6-PPDs on tires are unreasonable risks to environment and asked agency to regulate chemicals within scope of law of toxic substances. These salmon and other fish have experienced dramatic decreases in the population over the years, said Michal Friedhoff's assistant manager of chemical safety and pollution. The use of 6-PPD quinone in vicinity and use of parent 6-PPD in surrounding area is a way to try to reverse this tendency. SoCal's coast has a secret barrens of climate change. Many species of salmon are extinct or threatened according to letter of the tribes. Many salmon and steelheads are threatened to extinct or extinction in accordance with endangered species law. Port Gamble, Josh Carter said, 6-PPDQ has killed the salmon grown in its own streams, and that a person who trusts the salmon from his own hatchwa is an undisputed slap for his welfare. The U.S. Tire Manufacturers Association said in a statement that 6-PPD has continued an analysis to describe alternatives. The association said that changing the composition of tires is not a simple process and its dura